Hi Virgo, welcome to your May reading. This is for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus. We'll be taking a look into the month ahead to see what messages need to come through for you guys, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus. I hope that you're doing well. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that is in the description box down below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram and TikTok, both at Jadestone Tarot, so you can find me over there. And let's jump right into this reading, see what messages Spirit has for you, and overall see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2022. What's going on for my Virgos? What do they need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What's going on? Please show me clearly for Virgo. Show me clearly what's happening, what's popping for my Virgos in May 2022. That didn't come out for a reason, apparently. Oh, okay, alrighty. We got the rabbits, the whale, the deer, and the golden egg. Oh, wow. Wow, this is interesting vibes I'm picking up on. So we have earth element out here, water, and spirit coming out. Just want to let you guys know you are so fucking protected, divinely protected. There's so much protection around you. Even the owl at the bottom. It's weird. I'm getting the smell of coffee, but like it's like 3 p.m. No one's having coffee at this time. I haven't had coffee in like a few hours, but I'm getting like a strong whiff of like freshly brewed coffee. So maybe you're drinking coffee listening to this. Maybe you're brewing coffee. So I know you guys, I know a lot of Virgos that are big coffee lovers. So that's funny. Anyways, what was I saying? I think I was mentioning the owl. The owl at the bottom of the deck does talk about like divine blessings coming your way, gifts coming in, information coming in, wisdom, truth. So very interesting vibes. So keep that in mind. So let's talk about this. The rabbit. So there are some fears coming up that are being triggered. What are you afraid of? What are you so afraid of? For some, you're afraid of your emotions. For some, it's like you are diving deeply into how you feel about a person, a situation, things from your past, things about the future. You know, there's a lot of depth going on here in the month of May, and it kind of freaks you out, or it's kind of just like it's new emotions, and it feels good but also scary. I'm picking up on like vulnerability, feeling vulnerable. Yeah, even when we look at the golden egg, it's like you feel like you have to keep this golden egg safe. Like whether that is representing like your heart, you're trying to keep safe, you're trying to nest it, you're trying to like keep it safe like a newborn baby, you know? For some, that's actually literal, like you have a baby and you're really like trying to keep it safe, or, you know, maybe you're just really afraid of something going against like your plan, or going the wrong way, or failure, or like, you know, you're sitting on some sort of idea that carries and holds a lot of potential. The deer represents like its femininity. Can I speak? Feminine energy. We're just gonna say that. I was gonna say femininity. That does not sound right. Okay, feminine energy. It's like, it almost like gives me Empress vibes, to be honest. It's the divine feminine. Right, we all carry masculine and feminine energies. So which signifying like you're getting close to birthing something into this world, or bringing something into this world, an idea or something that's physical that you're bringing into this world, and like it excites you, but it also freaks you out. It kind of scares the crap out of you in a way. Like there's two sides of it. You're excited, you're anticipating, you can't wait. But then also part of you is like, oh, fuck, like, this is really happening. I'm scared. I'm terrified. What if this? What if that? Oh, my God. I need like, the need to have control, possibly. Control is coming up. Trying to control the outcome of a situation. I think it's really important that in the month of May, you really focus on grounding yourself. Really ground yourself, because you are going through changes internally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, going through changes, and there's just like a lot of shifts going on, and it just feels a little how do I explain this? Nothing is yet concrete. Loose soil is the imagery I'm getting, like loosened soil is not compact. I don't know. That's like the way I can feel it. It's like you can move easily. There's just not much structure. Now that makes sense, right? We were just in Aries season. Aries season was a bit chaotic, lots of new ideas, really discovering like I am. Why did I say that 3 times? Aries rules the first house, which rules I am. The ego, how you identify yourself, your beliefs, how you appear in the world, how people perceive you. It's your first house. It's your ascendant, right? Maybe you're a Virgo rising. And now, as we're moving into Taurus season, we're actually in Taurus season officially, Ao, it's going to help us bring more structure, more like security, foundation, support. So this is going to be a good month for that. So you're going to like that. If you've been feeling like there's just been a lot of instability, lots of changes, it's really required you to let go of control and be flexible, and it's been uncomfortable and scary and you've been feeling vulnerable, just know that this month is going to bring more of that foundation, that security, that safety, and just keep like nurturing whatever it is that you're trying to bring in or whatever it is that you've been sitting on. Just keep that safe. Keep the egg warm. Keep the egg warm. Another message from the golden egg is it represents the heart space. So also remember to keep your heart open, like open up, be receptive, especially the deer. Like I said, the deer is feminine energy, which is more of like the receptive, receiving energy. More masculine energy is more of like action, go get it, I'm gonna make it happen. Whereas the feminine energy is more of like, let me receive, let me be open to receive. So that's the energy you guys need to be in this month, is being receptive, being open, being open to the changes too, open-minded. But yeah, opening up your heart. Another message that I was going to say, sorry, I'm getting like nasally congested a little bit. My sinus is acting up, you guys. It's that time of year, so please bear with me. Sitting and meditating, contemplating some things that have been on your mind. So if there's any questions or clarity that you're trying to get, the answers do reside within you. You do carry the key. So definitely make sure that you're fitting time in to connect with yourself and connect with your thoughts. Okay? Alrighty, let's move on to the tarot. Let's see what other messages need to come through for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2022. Messages for Virgo. Show me clearly. What do my Virgos need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2022. Show me clearly. 9 of Swords. Fitting with the rabbit. This goes hand in hand with the rabbit. Just fearful of change, restless energy, tossing and turning, thinking about all these what if scenarios. What if this happens? What if I can't do it? What if I'm not good enough? What if this fails? What if this person judged me? What if this person leaves me? What if this, like literally being triggered, all of your fears being brought up. But you know what? This is bringing you the opportunity to face your fears, uncover where do they stem from? What am I really afraid of? And how can I push through that and find that courage to not let the fear control me or hold me back, right? So really this might be a month that really challenges you to grow mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually, like learning to really trust yourself. Because right now in this energy that we're picking up on, there's lack of trust, lack of faith within yourself and current circumstances. You're trying to figure out, well, how's it going to work out? How is it going to work out? It always works out. Like, look back at the past times where you've gone through crazy shit, hurtful shit, upsetting things, changes, and you've thought, like, I'm doomed. I'm never going to get through this. I'm never going to get over this. How am I going to figure things out? But yet, it always worked out for you. You made it through it. Even your hardest, most difficult times, you pushed through it. You're still here. And you've grown from those experiences, and they've shaped you. So just keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind, Virgo. It's going to be all right. You need to have trust. And that, easier said than done. Okay, I have trust now. Thanks. Like, obviously, it's not like you snap your fingers. Okay, I trust. But that's something that you're going to work through this month. We have the Judgment coming out. Judgment calls, the divine stepping in, saying, hey, Virgo, take your hands off the wheel, because guess what? We have the gas pedal and we control. We're controlling where we're going, where you're going. Sorry. Divine orchestration. We have death coming out. That fell on top. So there's changes going on around you, internally, in your relationships, in your career, in partnerships, jobs, whatever the fuck. And it's crazy. What else we have here? The 5 of Wands reversed. Okay, I'm glad that's reversed, to be honest. Any other messages for Virgo for the month of May? 5 of Swords. Okay, anything else for Virgo? The Emperor and the 4 of Swords. Look at you taking control over this situation. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the World. I'm seeing some of you are 2 of Pentacles as well. 2 of Wands. Oh, Decision and the Tower. Interesting. Okay, we'll talk about that as well, but let's just talk about these cards first. So some of you are seeking out a new job or something to bring in more. That goes back to that security foundation, feeling more organized, feeling more like safe and secure. That's the vibe I'm picking up on. That's the energy here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So you're leaving a chapter in your life, because we have the World out here, so cycles coming to an end, something in your life's coming to an end, which we have that pretty clear here. Death, change, transformation. It's out of your control. There's nothing you can do to stop this. You go with it rather than against it. Swim with the current, not against the current. Because when you go against the current, oh my God, you're wasting so much energy. You're fighting the inevitable. Okay? So back to what I was saying. You're leaving a period in your life, a chapter in your life where, you know, you maybe didn't have the most stability or the most confidence or, again, the most security, stability, things like that. All right. That's why we had the Tower show up, because the foundation that you had laid for yourself, you've outgrown it. You need to start fresh. What is it? Stripping bare? What? That's just what came to mind when I was thinking, or like looking at the card. Being stripped. Something's being stripped away from you. That's maybe how you feel. So you have a choice. How are you going to handle this situation with these changes, these inevitable changes that you cannot control, that you can't stop, you can't delay, you can't avoid. You can't avoid these changes, so you have the choice, you have the power to choose how you react to these changes. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. You're weighing out your options here about how, like, your approach. Interesting, because the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is like, you have the choice. You can either continue repeating a cycle, or you jump off that cycle and you head in a new direction. I feel like you're jumping out of that cycle with the World, right? There's the end of that cycle. So there we go. We have the answer. You are consciously aware of how you're reacting to the situation, how you're handling the situation. You're recognizing the patterns. You're recognizing that you can choose differently, or you can, like, your mindset has shifted. You're going through some sort of shift, awakening, realization. Because, yeah, okay, you can't control these changes that are happening in your life, but you have control over how you react to those changes, and you're very much aware of that this time around. Whereas in the past, you know, you fell for it. You know, we get so carried away. This came to me, like, the other day, and I don't really have it. Like, it's kind of gone. Because you know when you get, like, information that, like, comes to mind, and it makes so much sense, and then it fades away? Or, like, you have a dream, right? And then you wake up and you remember it, and then as the day goes on, like, you kind of forget it, or it fades, and you're like, wait, I know I had a really important dream, or there's a really important message, and I don't remember. That happened to me, like, the other day, and I don't know if you've had this experience, and we're kind of just chit-chatting right now. But, like, you know when you've had a dream like you're dreaming and you realize, oh shit, it's a dream, and you're aware of it for a moment. For my lucid dreamers out there, or those who astral project, maybe you've done it once or twice or whatever, and you're aware that it's a dream, and you're aware of everything that's going on. You're aware, like, okay, I can control the situation. But then all of a sudden that awareness kind of fades away, and you get sucked back into the story, and you get so caught up with all the things that are going on. You feel so scared and overwhelmed, but it's like, just, okay, I don't even know what the whole point of that. I don't remember what I was going to say. See, fuck. My whole point is gone. Don't forget, like, the power you have. Like, I had a whole point to this, and it just vanished my brain, you guys. We have to move on from that, okay? You have control. You have power over how to react, how to handle the situation. You're realizing that, and I feel like it's important that you guys really just get rooted, get grounded, remain flexible to the changes, but, like, ground yourself, root yourself. Let nothing shake you, okay? So, I don't even know what the fuck I was going on about. I don't remember. Okay. Anyways, let's move forward. So, yeah, divine orchestration. So, 5 is swords, 5 of wands, reverse. So, 5s are also, in numerology, 5s are representative of change, which this whole reading's been talking about change, and you're afraid of the changes. We're also approaching eclipse season, and I've been saying this for everybody, all the signs, and it's been very interesting, the themes that have been playing out collectively in these readings, but everyone's going through changes in this eclipse season. Good or bad, that is all up to you and your perspective. Like, again, you have control over that, how you perceive your perspective. Glass half full, glass half empty, that is completely up to you. Just know, like, what you focus on, you bring more of into your life. So if you choose to focus on the negatives, you do tend to bring and attract in more of that energy. I said this in Saiz reading, their weekly reading. So right now, I'm going to ask you to look around you in your room and notice all the red objects around you, right? Count them. How many are there? I don't know, maybe 5, 1, 20 things that are red. So now that you've looked around you, you've seen all the red objects. How many of those objects were blue? How many blue objects were, right? You were so focused on looking at what's red, searching for everything. And maybe even looking at an object that was kind of burgundy or brown. You're like, well, that's kind of red, so I'm going to count that, right? So, like, we have control over what we focus on. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a yellow car when you're out and about, you're going to find a yellow car because that's what you're focusing on. You get me? So that's the vibe. Anyways, holy shit, this is, like, so unrelated to these cards, you guys. I'm getting so carried away. You may have dealt with, like, a fallout or argument in a situation, or with the other people that were involved, and maybe you experienced some sort of ending. What else am I getting from this? There's healing taking place, forgiveness, even apologies possibly that could be taken up, or, what am I saying? Taking place. Apologies. I see that there's situations to bring peace, though. So, doesn't mean you have to be besties or let someone back into your life, but there could be the opportunity, which we also have Mercury retrograding this month in May in Gemini, so keep that in mind. Gemini, Mercury ruled. You guys are also Mercury ruled, so ooh, you're gonna feel the impacts of that. Okay, stay tuned for that. Anyways, there will be opportunities to clear the air with people who maybe you're not on the best of terms with, or people who maybe you've experienced, endings with, or maybe you're not on the best of terms with. I do see that there's healing taking place, forgiveness taking place, and even honest discussions. Maybe that is something that makes you kind of like afraid of expressing vulnerability or having those deep conversations or honest conversations. Maybe that kind of freaks you out. You get choked up and you're kind of scared, or it's uncomfortable and triggering, but it's also healing. Like, these triggers that are coming up for you, Virgo, although it's uncomfortable, although it's upsetting or brings up all these unwanted emotions, it is giving you the opportunity to heal and then be rewarded for the effort, that the work that you do. Just keep in mind, the work that you do when you respond to these situations, how you respond determines the reward, right? Because remember, we had the owl at the bottom of the animal spirit deck. This does talk about rewards. So yes, it's a bit of a challenging time and you could be going through it, or you're experiencing a lot of fears, stresses, worries, anxieties, and you're trying to control the situation, you're trying to right? But change your perspective, look at the lessons, try to see how you can integrate this energy to learn, to heal. And when you do that, you're going to be rewarded for all of your efforts, okay? There's a lot of astrological transits going on, especially with Saturn in Aquarius and just a bunch of other shit going on. And again, it's some pretty tense energy. But with that being said, there's big rewards that are on the other side of that hurdle. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's not the best. It could be better. Could be worse. But there's a big reward on the other side of this. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. Be receptive. Be open. Let these emotions flow. Be patient with yourself. Okay? Really just focus on your inner peace, right? Calm in the mind. Find things that are healthy ways to release this energy, outlets, things like that. And just dance with life. I want to say dance with life. Yeah. Wow, I want to say this is kind of like a beautiful reading in a way. You know? That's a cool read we got going on. How much time we got? Okay, we got a little bit of time. A little bit of time. I want to focus more on this new energy coming in, this new job, this new opportunity, financial security, whatever that is. I don't really feel like we need to look into what's coming to an end necessarily. It doesn't matter. You have control over how you want to deal with that. But let's take a look into this new energy, this Ace of Pentacles. This is something that has maybe been in the works for a while, or it's maybe relating to the idea of that thing that you're sitting on. Oh, look at here, Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Wish fulfillment, dreams, destiny, wishes coming true, as well as with the Knight of Pentacles is planning, organizing, sitting on an idea, taking it slow, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, double confirmation actually with the Knight of Pentacles coming out twice. So this might be something that you've been slowly kind of tiptoeing around, ideas that, this is a good time to be innovative too. Ace of Pentacles for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So yeah, some of you are getting a new job or working on side hustles or things that could bring in some more money, make your bank account a little happier, Ace of Pentacles for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2024. Tell me the Ace of Pentacles for Virgo in May. Whoa, we have the Three of Pentacles, work, collaboration, teamwork, meeting new friends, new people, colleagues. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, lots of earth. Hell yeah, okay. Anything else regarding this Ace of Pentacles? Wow, I really am liking this energy. I really like this a lot. I feel like there's a lot of support around you, or to be open to the support, receiving support. Four of Pentacles, more earth, Queen of Swords reversed. There's a little bit, okay. The Moon, Page of Wands, Judgment, Death at the bottom. Very fucking similar energy. Look at the double confirmation. Death and Judgment, Death and Judgment. Okay, so changes that are out of your control. Divinely orchestrated changes. You cannot avoid these changes. There's a lot of... Oh, what? I was like, what's going on here? The Moon and the Page of Wands. Uncertainties, not knowing what to expect. Even these new ideas or these new endeavors, jobs, opportunities that come up. There's this lack of not having intuitive knowing of what to expect. You may have a hard time connecting with your intuition at this time. At this moment, in this month. You may struggle with tuning in to your higher self, especially like I said with the golden egg. Make sure that you're carving out the time to connect with yourself, your thoughts, meditating more, if there's any questions on your mind, meditate on them, calm the mind, listen, really needing to prioritize that, because otherwise you may have a hard time. It may be difficult with you tuning into what your actual gut is telling you. You might get it confused with fears of oh my god, shit, I'm feeling a little bit paranoid with that Nine of Swords that came out earlier. You're having a hard time deciphering between what's actually real versus what's illusions. Okay, well, the moon does play tricks on us. There are illusions here. Keep that in mind. That's at the bottom of the deck. So clarifying this Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing that there's a lot of teamwork. A lot of collaboration, working together. There's lots of people that you will either be meeting or connections that you already have in your life. Again, any types of connections, even just like friendship or business related. Mentorship. Yeah. From the Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, there's a little bit of like teacher-student energy. So maybe that resonates. Some of you could be seeking out a new mentor or finding someone that you look up to, someone that like helps guide you or teaches you. It's really beautiful. I really like that energy. Maybe you're teaching others. You're sharing your gifts, your abilities, what you know, your knowledge. You're sharing that with others, and like there's just like this beautiful exchange. And I want to say at first, Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords reverse, there might be a bit of like this closed off energy, not really wanting to open up to others, feeling afraid of being vulnerable, or oh my god, they're gonna judge me, what are they gonna think of me, like I don't want to look stupid, or shit like that. But jump out of your comfort zone. Okay, it's time to be open. This is very closed off energy of like, nope, I'm just gonna stay by myself. I don't want to talk. I don't want to, because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be judged. Or fuck that. Those are your fears. Those fears are holding you back, restricting you from the good, this yummy, nice, supportive, loving energy, right? So you could really get in your own way and sabotage yourself from enjoying really supportive people, as like a supportive system in your life. Some people, or not even a supportive group of people in your life, a support system. Like you could sabotage that from coming in if you remain closed off. So remember, keep your heart open. Be receptive to receiving and giving unconditional love. Wow, what a reading. This is beautiful energy. I really like it. There's a lot of healing taking place if you want. Ball is in your court. You have control over that. You don't have control over these changes, but you do have control over what you give your energy to. Don't resist. Go with the flow. Don't resist the current, okay? Don't go against the current. It's going to make it much more of a headache for you. Loosen the grip. It's all working out for you. Have faith, have trust. I'm going to let you guys go. If you found this helpful and insightful, please let me know in the comments below. You want to book a private reading with me? Information is down below. You want to follow me on my other social media? I do have Instagram, TikTok, Jade Stone Tarot. You can find me over there. And I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.